a friend of mine says to me that the kind of pressure that you're putting is not the kind of pressure that would actually get us the ball. It's the kind of pressure that would just make them move the ball. And he was right. I would just go there and just not actually try and get the ball. I would just float around them and then just follow them. At this point, I was just feeling a little lazy, right? But then, who knows? Why did I feel that way? So then, we get possession of the ball at the 2-minute mark and I get it back. So then I pass back. I feel like I should have been the one to transition the ball. And here's the thing: when you are passing around the ball, you're trying not to lose possession of the ball. And here I saw that there was coming pressure, but I didn't pass to someone else who had less pressure, and which was my mistake. It's also something that is something important to note is that when you put pressure on someone, you wanna put pressure on somebody in a way that the space that they're trying to target doesn't get reached by them. So at this point we have possession of the ball, and I'm the center attacking mid, and for myself, I'm still working on how I play and distribute the ball, and working on my game IQ. The main strength is my body. I know how to push people off the ball, but also there are little tactics that I can use that help me distribute the ball. For example, if I switch the ball, if I have the ball and I'm able to bait someone into thinking I'm going to give to one option instead I give to the other option, that's one way of distributing a pass easily. And sometimes when it comes to distributing the pass, I just have to know how can we score, and if I can find a way to just know what kind of passes and movements I should do in order to score, then I'll be fine. So I get the ball back here, and this was the time when I was getting comfortable with scanning from behind myself. And here at the 4-minute mark, he just crosses the ball. I just dink it because I know that for a fact he was about to reach it. So it just helps to really just dink the ball. And then here I do this off the ball movement where it really does help to scan when you're moving around. But also what is hard about scanning is that your brain is not trained to know what kind of problems you might receive after you have gotten on the ball. Sometimes I just run around and I'm looking, but I don't actually have anything trigger in my brain telling me that, okay, this is the potential problem. For myself, next time, it's important that I at least know who is around me and where can I exit from. What are the gaps? Who are the people? At least some kind of information that I can carry in my brain. And the more I can train this habit, the easier it would be for me to find things like gaps. So here in the midfield, one thing that's hard in the midfield is to really just get on the ball to progress it. And I'm always found in the middle. Nah? And if I'm found in the middle and I'm available, then someone comes and blocks me. And then that's my main problem. So I just push the ball back and a new player comes in. I think he's in our team. And you can see the people who we're passing to. And I just miss it. So here you can see I try to shake him off, but then this kind of situation where someone is is on my side or I'm facing behind them, it's hard for me to actually shake them off, which I want to work on when I'm here with my brothers before my younger brother leaves. So yeah, I'm not even putting pressure, I'm just jogging. But yeah, this guy in the blue is very skillful. And he knows what he's doing, and he knows himself. That's the cool thing. See this turn I did? If it's good that I was able to turn, it's just that I didn't scan well enough, and the kind of space I had, I should have taken advantage of the space in front of me. And that's the problem about my brain. I don't take advantage of the spaces ahead of me, and what determines if I can progress or not is the space in front. So you see, even here, when they try to just distribute and make us spread apart, and I'm just trying to cover the gaps. You'll see here when you're moving, he just feints and he makes us think. We don't even know when we get on the ball. Yeah, today I will go there and play, oddly enough, but I have to get myself in a cold bath. If I'm quiet, it means that I am just looking at it. I can talk for about 30 minutes, but I'll just say dumb stuff, and I might spoil ideas that I have for other videos way too soon. But yeah, I should stop saying repeating words. In situations where there's more space, it's easier to operate and to also work on your systems. Okay, the guy in the gray pants is not our teammate. I felt like the way I positioned myself wasn't easy for my teammates to get me on the ball. And that's what I didn't like. Also, when it comes to running with the ball, at times when I want to take advantage of an opportunity, I don't have a conscious looking up. I don't see, okay, this is the potential obstacle. Here's the space I'm running into, and then I just mess it up, which is what happened yesterday. I have a few more videos that I have, so I go back into the middle, and that's pretty much my goal. This is what happens when you take advantage of the space left, right? People think I was going to block the pass to my teammate, but I just ran forward with the ball and I made an easy goal. Maybe my slight problem is my actual problem is not realizing the opportunity, and then not seeing the potential obstacles, and not seeing things like space. And see, like there, I make a good pass and it's a counter. In counters, you want to pass for the person who's the furthest ahead, who has space and time. But then if they're being tracked back by someone like a defender or an opponent, then you have to run with the ball yourself. It would make sense to do that, because then they can overlap or try to lose that opponent. Especially as a cam, you're always just scanning. You don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be opportunistic and a little paranoid. as to what can happen. You want to also shake people off, pass through gaps and make opportunities. So here, I don't like the way I make myself available. It's so hard for me to just get on the ball and to realize situations here. And the thing of opening up, I was here much earlier, but I didn't open up in a way that I like. And this is what he was talking about. I'm on the 12-minute mark. You'll see on the 12-minute mark. See, here I'm just scared, and this is the hard part about being under pressure. I can accidentally receive the ball, but then in moments like this, I'm not realizing, okay, I got time. Where are the people? And then I just pass to the wrong person instead of passing to the middle. And this is something I must train. There's components to actually progressing the ball. You want to see where are the people that can progress the ball. Where can I run to that can help the ball get to the goal? And also, do I have time and space to react? Who's taking my time? My execution time, something I call execution time. I made a whole module about it. But now I have to put my phone on a camera stick, and I'm not really gonna do that now. Only after I finished doing the videos. And that's the thing, man. When you're really good, people start inviting you to places to join them because you're really good. And I know that deep inside that I'm good, but I just have these things that are holding me back. Bad habits that I don't do. Bad habits that I do that are holding me back. So here you can see this guy already put himself in a position where he can progress the ball onside, by the way. And here I don't like the kind of role I play in this game here. Because for the most of the game I'm just floating in. I'm trying to I want to get on the ball, but there's no off the ball movement that allows me to take advantage of the weaknesses of my opponents. So it's off the ball movement that I want to work later on, but also it's this thing of, what can I do to progress the play? So you'll see the better you get, the more trust people have in your systems. So later on, I'll make an explanation on dribbling calculations and these small things, because I have a whole theory on what dribbling calculation is, and also things that I want to solidify in my brain always to do. So yeah. Also, guys, don't forget, if you are off the ball, make sure you block the opportunities of the opponent, the team options. What am I saying? Try and block the options your opponent has to distribute the ball, to deliver the ball. It also helps your teammate will thank you in a way. And here so I run on the outside, and the pass is just short, right? And this is the thing. If you are not aware, either your passes will be short or you'll miss opportunities to do more, right? Like here, I could have driven with the ball much forward and shot instead of passing, because there's space to progress, and then there's an opportunity. So here I ran into the middle, and he's trying to take opportunity of the space, but then he can't, so he passes it back, but it's a mispass. And here I should be here, but I was on the far end. And the odd thing about, like, the thing you want to know about trying to progress is either you progress into space, right, and you try and assess, okay, if your teammate can also progress the ball or make it easier for you to get the ball yeah, so that's what it is. So for myself, I pass on the side so that this guy can run. I pass on to the space here so that this guy can run, and that's what you want to also do. You want to not just make direct passes, you want to make passes the person can run into. It's like what you're trying to do is think ahead at the same time, and everything to progress the ball, everything off the ball to get the ball, on the ball to actually progress the ball, and not let the opponent's positioning and problems stop you. That's what you want. You don't want to be the type of player where you don't know anything. Your brain, get the brain to just think on how to progress the ball. And you want it to be a habit. As long as you think, how can I progress the ball, you at least change your mind. Your mentality will change. And this is what I should have done that he did. There was space in front of him and he was taking advantage of it, but he wanted to shoot instead, and it was blocked. Previously, when I was in the same position as him, the poles were open. There were gaps. And also, when I received the ball back, I noticed if I'm receiving the ball, I don't particularly scan. I open up, but I don't scan. But only now, look, I'm scanning because I know this is what can happen. So I cut back, but I get pushed. The way this guy pushed me it's just disgusting. Like, really, man. You lost the ball and you're already pushing me off. There are strategies to actually counter this kind of a play, right? And when he's going one way, you can see he's trying to push you. You could go the other way. But this guy is a nice guy. I just didn't like the way he pushed me. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So if you're a Cam, you want to you're the one who's responsible for your team winning. And for myself, right, I take advantage of the space. It's kind of simple, actually. Now that I realize it, I just took advantage of the space. Look, there was this one guy, and immediately when he came, I just took a shot. That's what I should have done, and it worked. I'm still learning how to play in the game where I'm in tight spaces and I'm looking for opportunities. I'm still learning. You see here, these things, like, there are situations where you receive the ball and you have the ball, but then you make a either skew pass or you don't capitalize the space that's behind the opponents, and then you make a pass and then it's intercepted. You must ask yourself, why does that happen? Actually, I ask myself, why does that happen? And it's a common occurrence. It's not the first time. It's okay to just reject the pass at delivery, because it's okay to reject the pass because there's an opponent behind or incoming. But remember, I always try and remind myself that your value is based on what you put in. It's based on what you put in and how you see yourself. Always, I try to remember that, and I also try not to be upset about the things I don't get. I just look at my systems and I try to change them. Which I won't lie, it's a thing that I'm trying to work on. I feel like it's very hard for me to just get on the ball. What kind of off the ball movement should I have? Should I go against the opponent's direction or what? I'm still trying to understand how can I receive the ball and make it easier for others to receive the ball, right? So yeah. I should have opened up wide. I think one of it is taking advantage of your opponent's current movement, because their movement also tells you what they're thinking. If someone is going diagonally but you go back, you could take advantage of the space at the back behind them. Man, and also I'm gonna want to eat a lot of meat now, because I've been jogging a lot and now I have cramps. A lot of cramps. There was a trial that's available. There's a trial that's available this weekend, and it said below, "Welcome to come join the Blue family." And for some reason, in my mind, I just didn't care about a family thing of a team. I just wanted to play football. It's this whole family, welcome to the Blue family thing. It's a little extra for me. I don't consider myself the type of person to say, yeah, we're in the Blue family, guys. Nah. I mean, I would be committed to a team to win. But nah. Also, I think I got an idea. Listen, if you're able to predict your opponent's movement, what if you're able to just go to the other side? To the open space that he's going to. Or if you know that your teammate's going to make a simple pass, going to an open space where you know that you'll get a pass, where you know that this guy who might pass to you is can help. For example, if your teammate wants to pass to option A, before that even happens, go to a space where option A would pass to. It would be very hard to keep track, and it would be easy for your teammates to keep the speed of play faster. I would say I struggle from small things and also like making sure my systems work. But today I'm just gonna look into what I can do to make my systems work really well. Because as night comes, we are about to go home, and immediately I gotta I'm past the ball so that I can, and there's just one opponent to beat, right? But then I can see the leg trailing, but then I'm not able to get past it for reasons I don't. For reasons that I know. You'll see even here, like immediately, he's gonna get into position. I move to the side. His leg, and I knocked the ball. I knocked the ball. I didn't chip it. And you'll see here how I get nutmegged. Oh man, this is a little embarrassing, but I'm more admirable of the systems that people have. And one thing I would say I like about people who are good at dribbling is that one thing I would admire in a dribbler is if he knows what he's doing, because there was a guy who knew what he was doing and it worked almost every single time. So that's what I want to get my dribbling at. Previously, after I got that nutmeg, I felt like doing a little bit of a dribble again. A little bit of it so I can get my revenge, but it's like, no. Focus on the game. You wanna win. But this is park football and nothing is serious here. The only thing that's serious here is the systems you take. The results, the game that you win, not really that serious. But also who you become. So as the game concludes, I realize it's hard for me to get on the ball, to make myself available for teammates. Scanning, but also taking advantage of the space from many from angles. Passing into the middle, seeing where my teammates are in order to progress the ball, and just overall just looking up. It has to be a habit eventually for me to look up. It has to not just look up, but also realize where the opportunity is at. Become an opportunist. I think that's the right word.